up, guys? 301 here, and welcome to my review for Shogeki no Soma, chapter 246, The Cute Queen. Woo! This was a damn good chapter, guys. And the thing that got me so hyped was that last panel. But I'm going to say that to the end. For those of you who have read it, you know what I'm talking about. For those of you who haven't read it, go read it now, then come back. Okay? Done? Yes, let's do this. Alright, so the chapter basically starts off with us going to Shibuya, Harajuku, Sapporo, and lots of other. Those are the 3 places with Momo Senpai's Instagram account. We see that she's only following 10 people, but has 1.2 million followers. And all being female because they all love her sweets, they think they're really cute, and all that kind of jazz. So we're basically showing that Momo Senpai is actually really famous even outside of the Totsuki walls. Alright, so what ends up happening is Momo has so much roll cake left that she starts offering it to the audience, saying, who wants to try it? You can just line up cordially and you get some. And everyone's like, oh yeah, yeah. So everyone's going up to, excuse me, to get a bit and to try some and all that kind of jazz. Meanwhile, Eleanor's away, cooking up her dish, and basically not even phased in the slice of what Momo is doing. Right? She really doesn't give a shit. And the thing that we're starting to find, like, all right, she's got eggs mixed into eggs mixed up into different bowls. Why? That doesn't make sense. Right? We also seen that she's done something with like a red bean paste. We don't know what that's for either at the time. We do find out in the end. And then we see coffee filters. What did she use the coffee filters for? We don't actually know. So this entire time we got Yuki, we got Marui, we got Alice, all going, and trying to figure out exactly what she's trying to do, what she's coming up with. And basically then we get a point where Soma starts to realize, alright, so this is the Erana Nakiri that everyone else knows. And then we got the judge saying, so this is the granddaughter of the former headmaster, as well as she's kind of become the symbol of this school as the god tongue. And above all, she's also the girl that is the key to either Central or the Rebels' victory. Okay? So that's the real thing here. Because for Izumi has trained Erina to cook a particular way. So she is like the embodiment of what Izumi wants within cooking in haute cuisine. He doesn't want this half-assed stuff. He wants top-notch, the best stuff going around. We then see Erina, she then mixed the meringue into stiff peaks, and then she puts them into molds, into paper molds, and then she fries them up. Right? It's at this point where we see a little thing of Momo doing, do your best, Erina. You struggle while you can, Erina. Basically being really cocky and really arrogant. And we see that Momo Senpai really doesn't take Erina seriously, and I think that's going to be her downfall in the end, because Erina is a lot better than her 10th seat. You have to remember, she's only a first year, right? Momo, from memory, is a second year. She's been there for a whole year longer as well. And Erina's had strict training by Izumi, who's a former first seed, who was a first seed in his second year. And he was a third seed, so Momo's rank in his first year. So, if I was Momo, I think she's a little bit too cocky, a little bit too arrogant. And I think that's worked into Erina's favour, because Erina did provoke the living crap out of her at the start of the match. So I do like that. Then we get a little bit of a flashback to Momo in the past. We got a toy company, software design, apparel, all these things that we have this all ready for you. Why are you going to become a patissier? And basically, Momo goes, because Momo is at her cutest when she's making sweets. So we get basically find out how Momo gets to where her position as the third seat and the best patissier in Totsuki. And basically, she's followed part of what she thinks is the cutest and the most delicious, so sweet. That's how she's gotten to where she is, and that's why she is the best patissier, because she has an eye for detail and all that kind of jazz. After that, then we get Momo's senpai basically, so what exactly do you think you could possibly teach to Momo Erinya? So this is her getting shitty now. So we know Momo was shitty to begin with because she nearly lost to Megumi. Alright? And Megumi Tadokoro she's not even in the Council of 10. You know, she made the semifinals of the thing and she took on Kurakiba Ryu, who eventually did defeat her. But she put up one hell of a fight. And you have to remember, she took on the third seat and she put up one hell of a fight against Momo Senpai in a dessert battle, right? That's even crazier. So now you've got Erina, a former 10th seed, as well as being trained by Izumi, a former first seed, presenting her dish. And we got her there looking all sophisticated and just ice cold and going, bon appetit. Like, yeah, you're going to like this. I know it. Deal with it. And she serves a souffle Lega di Grasse. Alright? So basically, it's two really thick pancakes on top of each other. After that, what we find out is the red bean paste. Right? The red bean paste is actually in between, and it's the star of this dish. It's what brings it all together, and everyone's like, the judges are like, before we've even tasted it, just the sheer smell. But the moment they pieced it with the fork, it's like, oh, we know this is going to taste good. The anticipation is killing them. Then obviously they try. We got a picture of Histore and I believe it's Anna, basically reacting like oh my god, having a foodgasm. So and then we got Nikumi and the secretary kun, basically like, oh my god, this is nothing less. We don't expect anything less of Erina-sama because she's like a master to them, and like the secretary's like, for them, the guardians of the gatekeepers of this book, for them to say something like this is pretty out the normal, right? That's after this is where we find out about the red bean paste. She used the red bean paste with the muscovado sugar, which is the theme ingredient. Mixed it all together, and she had muscovado sugar within everything else, and that's what and she basically created dorayaki, whatever that. I believe that's just two pancakes with like red bean paste in the middle, with everyone like, oh, so this is awesome. And the one thing I did find interesting is that they have Momo on the very next page after we find out the dorayaki. We have Megumi in the top corner, kind of like you know. And then we got Soma like kind of like a little smile, like, sucked in, bitch, right? So like a bit of a stern, but kind of a little bit of a grin going on. And then we got obviously them describing the flavors, yada yada yada. I'm not going to get into that. And then basically we even got Urahara-chan, who's brainwashed at this point, and she's like, you can just see it on her face. She wants it, and it's like, my, you don't need to hold back so much. You want to know just how delicious this is, don't you? And she's like, yes, Erina Sensei. So she ends up eating it. She's describing she's losing her mind. And then we get the obligatory page that we normally get with these type of series, especially when Erina's cooking. Basically, it goes, I'm sandwiched between your soft, voluptuous lessons that we got and Urahara-chan. In between Erina's legs. Erina's wearing a short skirt, dressed like a teacher, with the little whip poking Urahara. So, yeah. We got the standard picture that we always going to get. But we get into the best part now. Alright, so we got all the judges going nuts, and she goes, oh, wait. There's still yet one person that I would like to taste this dish. You'll give it a taste, won't you, my cute little queen? Oh! Dude, that made me excited. Because she started by provoking Momo, and Momo's pissed. Momo's already shitty with Erina. And then she goes and fucking throws it in her face again. It's like, come on, won't you taste what I created, my little queen? Oh, I love it. It's like bitch mode Erina. Oh, hashtag bitch mode Erina. I loved it. This was awesome. That literally made that chapter. That one panel. You'll give it a taste, won't you, my cute little queen? Oh, that's just, and just the look on Erina's face while she's holding it, and Momo's there holding a teddy, like full on pissed, evil intentions, and Erina's just like full on ice cold. Come on, taste it. I know it's better than what you made. Deal with it. Oh my god, I fucking love it. I love it. I fucking love that. I love Erina, man. Like, she's just gone right up in my books. But anyway, guys, that is all for me. Overall, for this chapter, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Let me know in that comment section below what you guys thought. And as always, guys, I'm Free01. You guys are awesome. And I'll catch you guys with another review. Peace.